Hello, it's Catherine at Romans, Control Cathy Vintage Crafts, your disabled influencer. So, I'm releasing the final Gonk out the bag. It's been suffocating in here, for about a week now. Obviously, I released 2 yesterday. This is the final one. And this is the one I was treated to by my husband. I know which one it is, and you're going to be mad about it as well. You're going to love it. I mean, in the live as well. You'll see what I mean when I get them out. But this is the Bee Gonk, and he is listed at £8.99. Obviously, I will put little headers and sub notes in there. So when they're the bigger Gonks, they'll come in the box. But obviously, when they're small like that, it'll come in a bubble wrap bag. But they're not going to get bashed about. They're made properly. So, but you'll see why I like this one. And a lot of people like these ones as well. Yeah, and there is a little card on that. Right. Just look at their own type of Converse trainers. Can we just stop a minute and appreciate that? So let's take these off. Now he has got a female friend. Most of the Gonks within Gonk World at Mansfield do have a male and female. I always say they should create love stories for them. Well, I did on my first one, because my first ever Gonk with them was the Ladybird girl. And then I just felt awful for her, so I bought the man as well. And Datsun, that they thought it was funny because I said, well, now they're reunited, so it was like a love story, and they thought that was quite comical. So as always, the little Gonks have the tag, I'm in search of a new home. All the hats have got the wire in, so you can bend them into shape as you want. But it's even got a little plastic bee, and he's holding his little flower ready for a little bee to land on. And obviously with his nose and his beard. All this is all knitted. It's quite fat and chunky as well. So you can see he likes his honey, isn't it? Yes, there is. And same with Joseph Mittens and Lavender Gonk. They've all got the wire in the hands. So if you want to move them around so it looks like they're doing their little poses. But look at the Converse. Isn't that great? I mean, look. It is like the real Converse trainers. And it's the first Gonk I've ever seen with a pair of Converse on. And I think this is why he was quite popular. And it's the same with the girl. I think she's quite popular as well. So these do sell out very quick. So with Gonks World at Mansfield, they have their own shop. They not long did a greet and meet, which was on a Saturday, and a lot of people travelled there. They've had people travel from Ireland and America to go and see them. They are on TikTok as well. They have a TikTok lives where they interact with everybody. They show the Gonks and the whole competitions. All the Gonks are listed up there if you go on there as well. They are on other social media handles also. I don't want to mention those because I don't want to get in trouble with TikTok as I post this. So... but they are available. It comes up as soon as you type it in, Gonk World Mansfield, it will come straight up. I'm actually set myself a challenge anyway with the creators on the TikTok, where on certain dates between, I think it is the 18th to the 30th of September, where we've got to do a whole live all about a particular brand. And I have actually chose Gonk World, so I will be bringing out all the Gonks. They're all going to come out and have a party, and then I'm going to go through them all each one by one, and then obviously I'll go through my own products that I sell as well. But no, he's great. And I suppose with this one as well, perfectly, I do a home fragrance of the honey and tobacco, which is actually quite nice male fragrance. But because of the honey, if you wanted to, I said this about Lavender Girl yesterday, it automatically, wouldn't it be great if the Gonks were scented? So obviously we were saying you could spray them yourself. So with him, I think I might spray him with a bit of the honey linen spray so he smells nice too. And it's the same with Lavender Girl. But no, there we go. I'm going to show him around for you. I mean, even the patterning on here, this seems to be quite a trend at the moment, isn't it, the honey pattern? Because I notice there's a lot of jewellery that have got this on. This is velvet, by the way, as well, so it's quite soft. And he will join the rest of them. I always have some little scenarios to myself. I always say to the others, when we go out, you can imagine them all having little parties, can't you? Or is that just me? But as always as well, in the envelope, you always get your your receipt to show that you made a purchase. And I realised this yesterday, they always give loads of little cards out. So I've got one that says my last one I promised, find me a home, and this one is saying considering adopting me. And I think that's quite cute as well. So I suppose the more and more you keep ordering, eventually you'll have the whole collection. And these are good for your journals or just popping about, isn't it? But it is very good. Isn't it good? So if you want Bee Gonk, I'm hoping that's his name, but I call him Bee Gonk anyway. He was $8.99, and I think the female one as well, Mrs. Bee Gonk, I think she was the same price too. But not bad. I mean, I think the $8.99 is the cheapest of the Gonks, and I think the most expensive I've seen them at is £22. That's nothing really. And they're a lot better quality as well, whereas I said yesterday in the previous one, I've bought some from other places, and because they're made out of quite a thin felt, I was having to repair them, which I did with Bob, so he was repaired. So he looks a bit like a pirate now because he's got pirate trousers on. But yeah, so there he is, and it's just the trainers. Isn't that great? And obviously he stands up, so he's a standy-uppy one, and I think Mrs. B stands up as well. But I'll just bring the trainers up close so you can see again. I mean, aren't they great? Obviously they're inspired. It's not really Converse, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. So there you go. So if you want to get yourself a cheeky little Gonk, once you start buying one, it does become rather addictive. Go to Gonk World at Mansfield, and maybe one day you get to go to the shop as well, because the shop's even better. Their collection's massive in there. So on that note, I will leave you with little Mr. Bee Gonk, and I will see you soon.